In today's episode, we harness the power of wind, make a mob farm, and find an emerald geode. Let's do this. Hello everyone and welcome back to Create! Oh, it's been a wonderful time here. We've got our bread factory, we've got our workshop, and we've got our starter base. And I'm really happy with that, but do you know what I'm not happy with? My XP situation. It's getting rather diabolical. My armor is very badly enchanted, and my tools are okay, but I do need to get some more mending stuff and some better tools. But that means I need some more XP. And to get XP, we will be taking on the power of wind. Not that kind of wind. Get your mind out the gutter, you filthy animals. And talking of animals, before we get into anything else, we have a name for the horse. Thank you to Ace for giving me the name. Let me go and show you what we've got. And we've got a name tag here. We've got Boris. Boris the horse. I'm going to call him Boris the horse. Just so we don't get confused with any other Borises on the planet. Oh, Boris. There we go. Boris the horse. Oh, look at you, Boris. Did I spell Boris right? I don't know. No, I didn't. There's only one R in Boris. You're the Boris with two R's now. You're the Boris with two R's. That's fine. Okay, you calm down, please. Calm down just because you got a name. A fancy name. Okay, all right, let's move on. Let's move on. Now, we want the power of wind, and that means I need to get some sheepy sheeps. Oh, one more piece. Sheepies, one more piece. Give me your wool. Give me your wool. Hey! Yes, perfect. A perfect stack of 64. That'll be enough for us for the time being, I think. So, let's go make some windmill sails. Windmill sails? Windmill? Windmill sails. First, let's do something with our sheep. Yes. We can make a leaning tower of sheep, sir. Yeah. How many can we go? We'll go to the moon. And we'll let you roam around. Goodbye. Goodbye, my monstrosity. Off you go into the wild beyond. Now, I don't know how many sails we'll want to make, so I want to take 32 andesite alloy, and we'll put that back in there. And then we need some sticks. And then let's make some windmill sails. Here we are. 64. I think that actually might do. So we still got 32 wool left over, which is cool. Fine by me. And then we actually need to make a windmill bearing, which is this one, which is an No, it's not. Don't be silly. What was it? A shaft. Boom. A stone of... So we'll take a tuff. And we need a slab. And there's an oak slab there. Cool. Then we got our windmill bearing. Excellent. And now we've got our stuff to make a windmill. 20 blocks is probably enough, actually. That's probably fair game. So then we'll come out here. We'll put the windmill bearing not that way. That way. Yes, yes, yes. And I actually need a block to put on the middle of it. What's a good looking block for the windmill? Let's try spruce. I think spruce would be good for the middle. Okay, so the spruce block is in place there, and seriously? There we go. Cheaty hacky, flight, jetpack stuff. And then we want to start building the windmill off the side of this. And not that way. I'm not happy. Let me go and see some pictures of windmills and see if I can get shape in mind. Okay, I've got something. So if you just bear with me, I need to take all this, 1, 2, 3, all this down, and then we should have something pretty solid. I'll just go and collect me panels. That looks a bit more like it, but we probably want to bulk it out slightly. And then that's that. That's fine. That's looking good. That's looking good. Hey, we got it going. We got ourselves a windmill and it's going. Yeah, that looks cool. Now, as you can see, I have started putting a little structure here because I want to start building a kind of barn type thing. And I think this shape is looking quite nice. Obviously, we're not going with amethyst block. I do have the maple log in my inventory right now, so we're going to start replacing some of this with the good old maple. And I think that's going to be a really cool shape to try and build with. It's going to be unique, that's for sure. So let's start adding some more of these in here. That's kind of the framework done. I do need a bit more of this maple wood, but I think it's gonna be there's gonna be a big old roof on that. But I think it's gonna look cool. And now we've got a building attached to our windmill. It's time to actually work on getting some XP using the wind power. Yes, like I said, wind power at the start of the episode. And we actually want to dig out a little area underneath this to get some mob farm going. And as you can see over here, if you probably saw in the building montage, we've got 6 spawners over here. And yeah, this took a little while to collect all 6 spawners from Minecraft. And we are going to be using 3 of them today for a certain farm. So we want the blaze spawner, the zombie spawner, and the skeleton spawner. Not that one. We put them safely over here. That means they're safe and I can stop going near them because the magma cubes spawn in whatever light level. I don't like it. Anyway, let's dig out a hole. Okay, this should be enough room, I think, for what we want. So we need to get the power down here now. So let's just kind of dig down here a little bit into the room. And does that come down? That does come down in a sensible-ish place. And now, what we want, we need the way to get the mobs up into here and to be killed. And then we can put a killing chamber in. And I'm going to get rid of this ladder, because we probably want the killing chamber over here, coming up through this corner. This is good, this is good. And then, if I got stuff in my backpack for this? No, I think I put it somewhere else. So we want shafts, we want some of these, we do need some belts, hang on. Let's just make that all into belts. Okay, 15 belts should be okay, but if not, we can always cook up some more. But we do need some stuff up here. We need a brass hand, brass sheets, and a thingy. And we need a deployer, so that's fine. So let's go make a brass hand with the brass sheets and stuff like that. And then we do need, not a flywheel, we need a rotational speed controller, which is one of these here. And that means making a precision mechanism, which needs deployers. So, yeah, okay, that's fine. We need to do this 5 times, so we need 5 ingots, 5 large cogwheels, and 5 cogwheels. Okay. Okay, let's make a brass hand and deployer. We have a deployer. Excellent. And now, if we go and get some rotation onto the deployer, we're almost done. We're almost there. Please don't fail. I'll scream. I will scream. And one more. Come on. Oh, yes. Yes, we didn't fail. That's excellent. That's so good. Okay. Cool, and then we can just make a rotational speed controller with, I need to go and make a brass casing. Now, full disclaimer, while I was building the farm, I stupidly forgot to press record. Oopsie. So, yeah, we kind of finished. So let me show you what we've done inside. So we've got in here our killing chamber in the corner with all our storage. Yeah, we got loads of storage. We got our storage drawers here. And we've got the XP, nuggets of experience. And this is exactly what we were after with the farm underneath here. And if we look at it, I've actually put an emerald upgrade in here, which increases our storage by 32 times, which is awesome. But then if we go into free cam mode and look at everything below, we'll see how this works. So we got some belts at full speed, pushing all the mobs to the end. Now that we get to the end, they'll fall off. If we wait just a second, we'll get some more. And they fall off, and then they get pushed onto this belt down here. And then they get pushed up by an encased fan all the way up to the top, and there they get killed by this deployer with a sword in attack mode. Pretty simple stuff, but it did take a little while to get ready. And that means now we get experience for days and days. And now I can enchant all my gear, which I actually already have. So we have now pretty good enchanted stuff all on our gear. And yes, because we've got universal enchants, we can have protection and fire protection on our armor at the same time. Awesome. And we've got a Mr. Trader here. You got jungle saplings. You got stuff. You got magic beans? Oh! Let's go get some magic beans. I don't know what they do, but I want them. Thank you. Now the only thing wrong with this farm is that the blazes do get stuck here. They kind of get attracted to the deployer. But yeah, we'll just have to AFK here. We've got 2,000 blaze rods already, so we can't be doing that bad. But now we're all enchanted and stuff, I want to move on to something else, and that is emerald farming. I added a mod to my mod pack which allows me to get emerald geodes in the world, along with some other geodes that we haven't seen quite yet. And I went exploring for one of these beauties here, because I didn't really want to do villager trading if I could help it, and this seems like a good way of getting emeralds. So let me make a quick farm for you and I'll show you exactly how it works. So we're just going to set the farm up here. So I need some blocks, and we're going to do 5 in a row. We need to put pistons on top of this, and we need to grab our geode clusters here. Perfect. Cool. And then what we want to do, we want to put some blocks up here. And now what we want to do next is we need to place these smart observers down. And what these can do is you can actually put filters on these smart observers. So we're going to put filters of the emerald clusters. So that means they will only send a redstone signal for when there's an emerald cluster in front of it, which is really, really handy for making a farm like this. But to make it work properly, we need these redstone links on the back of here, because we're going to do wireless redstone now, which is going to be such a time saver, and it's really easy. We'll put these emerald clusters on the back, and then we'll probably want to kind of only fire one of these at a time when this is fully grown. We don't want them to all fire because we'll lose loads of emeralds doing that. So we'll do a cactus, we'll do a nugget, we'll do a piece of bread, and then we'll do another cluster in that one. So then we actually need to do this on the other side. Leather, cactus, nugget, bread, and cluster. And then we put clusters all in the top there. Then we actually need to get our wrench, and we need to put these into receive mode. See these little things here? That's in receive mode now. So when we get a full grown cluster, let's just put that there. As you can see, it magically pushed it to the side here, and that means we got a load of emeralds. Now we do actually need a way of getting these emeralds into a storage system, and I don't know the best way of doing that yet. I have a feeling it's probably going to be a minecart with hopper underneath these, which I'd rather not use, but we might have to use some old school Minecraft stuff. So let's just put a little quick rail in under here. Okay, there we are. And it doesn't look great here, I have to admit. It doesn't look fantastic having all this out on show, but it works, and I'm happy we'll just get the emeralds for the time being. Let's just build that up a little bit so they don't ping off everywhere. And let's just see what happens. Oh. Yeah, they get picked up. And they're in there. Wonderful. And let's just chuck all my emeralds that I've got in there already. You're probably going, Casey, why did you need an emerald farm? That's because I didn't want to trade with this fella here. We got mending books from him. And I didn't want to go and get loads of villagers and do emerald trading. That's boring for me. I don't like it at all. So I thought I'd just add a mod that can kind of make an easy way of getting emeralds. This is my world, and I want it to be amazing and fun and stuff like this. And this is fun for me. And plus now we can build loads of storage upgrades for the storage drawers. And emerald ones are the best ones. I'm so pleased we've got an XP source now, and that means we can get into some better enchanting stuff. And it does mean that we're probably ready to go and fight the Ender Dragon pretty soon. Look at all this stuff here. We should beat it in no time. But on that note, guys, this episode has gone on for long enough. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did making it, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya!